Hello and welcome to Meg's Coloring Corner. If you're new here, my name is Megan and I'm so excited to be here with you today. So today's going to be something a little bit different. I wanted to show you, I've shown you my coloring book audit or my coloring book catalog of what I own. But I wanted to be able to also check it like when I'm out, not home, so I know what I have. So I'd like to have it on my phone. Well, I had an original app I was using. It's called BookBub. And I am going to pause it right here. And I'm going to talk a little bit about it and I'll show it to you on my phone. I had to take a screen recording on my phone because I film on my phone. So I got to fit that in here. So it's probably not going to be a normal Megan video. And then I will be right back. All right, well, I thought it was recording my voice too, and it didn't. So you get a voiceover with this. It recorded my screen. So this is my phone. And now we're going to my books folder. And the app was not BookBub, it's BookBuddy. So we are going to look on BookBuddy. So this is what it looks like. So you can choose all different things. You can go to all and see all your books. You can go by author, series. I'm showing you all my books. And then there's the ABC on the side. You can choose it, authors. But that's it. You could put them in one category and you could put them in one series, and you don't get to put how many pages you've colored. None of that can you put in there. And that is one of the reasons why I was not happy with this app. But it was working because at least I could alphabetize them, whatnot. And yeah. I don't know. Oh, it does have a place where where it says read or unread. So it does show your untouched books because you just put them as unread. But yeah, so that is my BookBuddy app. And then now I'm going to send you back to the original video, and here I am. See, well, that was fast. So as I showed you in BookBub, yeah, it didn't give you as much freedom. Now, also another thing that I didn't mention that I don't care for is that it does not connect between devices. So I downloaded it. This is my iPad. I downloaded it on my iPad and it was completely empty. I would have had to reinsert all my books again, and I don't want that. So I believe I first saw it with Tammy Colors 2. I believe Christina's Art Corner uses it, and maybe Jamie's Coloring Lab. I'm not positive. I will put all of the links to their channels in the description box below. But they use what's called the Bookshelf app. So I'm going to set this aside. I think what we're going to have to do, though, is turn off some lights so we don't have a glare. Let's see. See that? There we go. You see dark Megan here. So we're gonna, there we go. So, okay. So here it is. This is what it looks like. It's this app right here. I have an iPad Air 4 I don't know. It's called an iPad Air 4 generation or something like that. It's like 2 years old. I don't have a Pro. I don't need one. I have a MacBook, but I mean, I'm sure it works on the Pros too, or the Minis. I don't know. Anyway, so here is the Bookshelf app. Now, what I learned is that you can create shelves. So I am in the process of getting it all organized. I haven't completed it. Like, this is not going to be here anymore. The Alexandra Franzese one. Coloring Heaven might stay on its own. I'm not positive yet. I think so. And then the Disney Color by Numbers will definitely stay on their own, because mine are in alphabetical order by last name. So I have shelves, and I have shelves A through Z in here. Now, I haven't been able to work on this very much because you know my life right now is crazy. And so I've only gotten to the letter D. Here you can hit, so let's see, this is what your shelf will look like. Let's click on D. This is where we are. So on D, as you can see, you can put in all your books, and I have it filtered by author. As you can see, it's highlighted. There's a filter here, or you can search if you have too many to search for. So it's going up, it's going backwards. So we start with Dunbar, and then you've got Doman and Diver, and we're going to add some more of the D'Ericos here together so I can show you how it works. You have Delafray and Danneman. So here they are, and let's see, let's click on Christmas Cuties. It's a complete coloring book, a completed coloring book. Now hopefully you guys can read this. It's very gray because it's only dark if you filled it out. So what you do is when you get, actually no, this is what it looks like when you open it up. So you have here where you can write a note. So you can write a note about it, enter note. It's a short note. You don't get very much room and very much letters. This is the free version. I am not upgraded to the pro version. I don't think I need it as of right now, but we shall see. It depends on how much I use it. And then, so the notes, that's what this is called, the notes section. So here it says pages read. So here you know how many pages are in the book, and then you can, when I show you, you can put in how many pages you've read. When you buy the book, you can put it here, or when you start coloring, so you have your start, it says start reading, start coloring date, and then end coloring date, like when you completed the book. I didn't fill that in. Tags. It's very important to put tags. Now a tag on this is a category. So you can put as many tags as you want on your books. So say you have a seasonal book and it fits in Christmas, Halloween, and all of that. So you can put it in all those different tags. And I will show you my tags when we get there. I know this is a little confusing. Then if it's a series, you can put in the volume or the series. If you've borrowed it, who you borrowed it from or who you lent it to. You can, it says purchase. I don't really know what that's, you can enter where you purchased it, how much it cost, and the date you purchased it. That's pretty cool. And then here is where you can add your note. So you can write a short note. You're able to write 2,000 words. Not 2,000 words. I think it's 2,000 letters. Yes. So a short note. So if you want to write something about this, you can. And then there's advanced notes and quotes, which you cannot use because that is only if you have the pro version. You have more. If you click on more, you have the date where you added it to your shelf and how many copies you have, and if it is signed or not. Now mine's not signed. I have one copy. There are few books I have multiple copies. And now I completed it. Then there's the info tab. So if you touch the where my pencil is, if you touch the info tab, here you have a lot of options. There's a lot more than what's shown. This is only what you've filled out. Now, it shows the title, the author, the language, the publisher, the publishing date, how many pages, the type of book it is, and the ISBN number. And there is more that you can add, and I'm going to show you that as we go along. I'm really hoping you guys can see this. I guess I could. It does not get bigger, so no, I'm sorry. Let's see what it looks like if you turn it sideways. Is that, no, I like it this way better. I'm sorry, I'm trying. So this is just one of the books. So I recently entered, but right before this video, I entered the Pop Manga Cute and Creepy. Now, there is 80 pages, so you hit this, and let's see, here's my book, and I have colored 2 pages, but I don't need to have my books, because I made this. And if you recall, I go to my letter D, and I get to Dierico, which is down here on the bottom, and I go to Cute and Creepy. I know that I've colored 2 pages. Now, if this isn't up to date, you might want to go through your books again, but I don't need to unless they're new books or whatnot. So that's why I keep that next to me. So over here, if you touch the little arrows, you can scroll, and I have colored 2 pages, and you hit done. You have 2 out of 80 pages complete. And then I have it on, it tells you what shelf it's on. It's on my letter D shelf. And then the tags I've put it in is Camilla Dierico. I have its own tag, Fantasy, and Halloween. Now there are animals in here, but they're not realistic animals, so I didn't put that in there. And anyway, I really only color in this one at Halloween. So for me, so whatever kind of tags you can think of, and you create. The tags are all the tags. They don't come with this. You'd create every tag. And then if you go to info, there is an edit option. So you can edit any of this information. A lot of times when you put in a book, it automatically puts in, like, I don't know how many pages it puts in. So you will have to count your pages. That does get annoying if you don't know off the top of your head. Now, if I have a, like, creepy, they're all the same size to me, all her books. So I would say they all basically have 80 pages in them, which is what I did with my Camilla, what is her name? Camilla Angel Cova books. Because there's not just 50 pages to color, you have the title page and you have the nameplate page. So that's 2 more pages. So you have 52. So you guys know, in case you needed to know that. And so yeah. So then we go back. What did I change? Oh, I did change something. Go back to notes, because we changed how many. You want to make sure you hit save. And then go out. Whoops, not out. Then go back. So that is your letter D. So, let's see. So you can see here is my letter A, and it tells you the percentage of the book that you have completed. 0%, 2%, 2%, 2%. Obviously, it's like 1 page in each book. Oh, I need to take pictures of some, and I'll show you why in a minute. So yeah, all my Camilla, like 23. Let's see, where's oops. Where's my 50 farmers? Did I pass it? Nope. Sorry. Hopefully I'm not making you sick. 50 farmers, I've completed 67%. And I think I've done more than that. I need to figure it out. How many pages did I tip today that I colored? 35 out of 52? Is that right? I think I have 15 pages left, so I haven't updated this in a month or 2. Like I said, life has been crazy. Okay, so we're going to add a book. Now, if you add this button up here, this plus adds a shelf. So you create your own shelves. So in order to add a shelf, you hit add, and then you're going to enter the name of the shelf, and you can give the shelf a picture if you want. It kind of puts its own picture in there once you start adding books, and then you're going to hit save. I don't need to add any shelves at the moment. And what I wish it would do is look like a bookshelf when you're looking at it. I don't know if you can change that. What is this? Oh, so you can put in order of ascending or name. That's all it says. And then you can look at books through tags. You can make a wish list on here. But shelves work for me. So we're gonna go down to this down here. I don't know if you can see it. Do you see all those? You're in the bookshelf, so that's the one that's highlighted, the books. Then you have I think that's the search, like Safari, kind of searching the internet for books. You have a plus. I don't really know what the people are. Let's touch the people. Oh, you can follow people. You can follow friends. I didn't know that. See, you learn something new every day. And then there's the 3 lines here. And it says you can get bookshelf. There's settings, bookshelf pro. It's all your settings and everything, because you do log in. You do have a login. Okay. So here we go. We're going to add a book together. So we did cute and creepy already. So we're going to add, what's the next one that they made? I think this one. The mermaids and other sea creatures. So we're going to go down here to this plus, because there's a plus here and there's a plus here. This makes new shelves. This plus down here, if you touch it, this is how you add a book to the bookshelf. So you can either scan the ISBN, you can batch scan the books, you can search for new books, or add new book manually, or add new reading goal. Now, I found it easier to search new books. And then when I go up here, come on, I'm going to type in Camilla D. Errico, search. And that's how I found cute and creepy. See, it's right here. There's cute and creepy. Now, so now what we're looking for is we're looking for the mermaid one. And I see this one, and you can always change the picture. So we're going to touch this mermaids. And here you're going to hit at the very bottom down here, you're going to hit add to shelf. And you want to put it in shelf D, you hit add. So here we go. Now we're going to go, let's see, we're going to go to, it's down here. We're going to go to our bookshelf. We're going to go to D. And we're going to touch mermaids. So here we have our mermaids. Now, though that bar is not down here, so I don't know of an easier way to get back and forth that I haven't figured out. So it is in shelf D. Now let's decide what kind of tags we're going to put it under. So here are my tags. I'm going to read all my tags that I have for you. I have a lot of Alice in Wonderland books. So I have an Alice in Wonderland tag. I have animals. I have Around the World. I have my Asian coloring books, which would be my Japanese or Korean coloring books. I have bird books. I have books. I think that means, because, you know, I like to color pages with books. I think that's what that was. Bugs. I have buildings, castles, and houses. I have Camilla D'Errico. I have Chibi's Christmas. I have a complete, so that I know if I click here, I will see all of my completed coloring books. I have dinosaurs, Disney, dragons, Easter, fairies, fairy tale, fall. I'm going to push fantasy. You have farm, flowers, gnomes, Halloween, holidays. I have Joanna Basford, Camellia Angel Cova. I have landscapes, so like if it's just like a field or something. Mandalas. We have mermaids. We're going to click mermaids. Now, if you can't think of a category it's going to fit in, I have a miscellaneous category. I have a movies and TV shows one. I have, we're going to hit mythical creatures category. I have a mythographic. I have nice little town, portrait, princess, pumpkins, rainbows, simple, space, spring, square, cute, and comfy books. Those are those new books that are coming out. You got storybook, summer, alphabet books. I just put A to Z. Under the Sea, unicorn, untouched. That's an important one. So if the book has not been colored in, I would check untouched so that when I go into the tags and I look at all my untouched books, they're going to be there. I got Valentine's and then Winter. So we're going to do Under the Sea because it is mermaids. So we have Under the Sea, we have mythical creatures, mermaids, and fantasy. Those are the categories, and then you're going to hit choose. And let's see. Then we're going to hit save. You want to hit save because if you go to info, it will totally erase whatever you just did. So I'm going to hit save, and I'm going to go to info. Now it says there's 80 pages, that is correct. And it tells you the publishing date. It says 2018. Let's see, it's in the back. And that is correct. Everything else looks right. So then I'm going to go back to notes. And I know I've colored a page in here. Oh, I can look. Mermaids. I've colored one page. So we are going to touch this, and we're going to scroll up to 1, hit done. And I don't think I've colored any more since I did that. No. So I've done the 1. Now, I wish I would have written in when I started the books because I would love to have the start coloring and finished coloring. From here on out, I will be doing that with all of my newer books or untouched books. And it's not a series. Well, I guess you could put it's in the, no. I have not, even done that. So you can enter a series, like I have a nice little town series. But then you want to make sure you hit save before you exit. So there you go. So let's see. So say I want to look at my untouched coloring books. These are not in alphabetical order. So we're going to sort them by name. Sort. So that we know untouched is going to be, I have already 112 untouched coloring books in here. So here we go. You've got all my untouched books, and you can sort these. Let's see, sort by author. Sort. All right, so we have Coco Wyo. These are all the ones I've done so far. I should have put Coco Wyo under Wyo, but it's technically that's not the illustrator anyway. That's a publishing company. So I leave it at the C's. You've got Tatiana Bogimastolova. How come I have Coco Wyo, but then I don't have like colored, what is it? Coloring Book Cafe. And I don't know. I got a long ways to go with this. Anyway, yes, it is a process and it will take time, but in the end, to me, it will be worth it. So, and I think that if I sat down for a day or two, I can do it because I'm talking as I'm doing it, but I'm a lot faster if I'm not talking while I'm doing it. I don't know if that makes sense. Oh, I see why. They would be up here. Here we go. Coloring Book Cafe. And then Colored Caramel. They're there. And I got a lot of pictures to put in. But I can do that later. Way later. Because a lot of times they're in here. Like a lot of times when I search. Oops. So when I'm going to add a book. Down here. We're going to go to shelves. So when I go to add a book. The two ways I prefer to look it up is either search for a new book. Well, or add a new book manually. And search for a new book, I can actually just put in the ISBN number. And then the book will come up and it'll show you. And a lot of times when I typed in the illustrator and you don't see the book, but you put in the ISBN, it's technically not going to have a cover. It's in here, but without a picture. I don't know if that makes sense. Let's do one more, and then we will be, and then we will end this video. So I know I just deleted it, and I shouldn't have. So we're gonna do it again. Camilla D. Whoops, Erico. Now I could write with my pencil. I'm just not. All right. So we're looking for dragons. Let's see. Here it is. Dragons, magical, mythical creatures. We're going to add it to a shelf, and it's going to bring up the shelf you've been using. It'll always stay on there. So if all of a sudden you're adding an A book, but you've been adding D's, don't forget to change this. Because, yeah. So we're going to add it. And then we're going to go back. We're going to go to our bookshelf. We're going to go to D. We have our dragon book. So it has 80 pages, so we know we're not going to have to change that. Let's see. We're going to add some tags to it. All right. So in our dragon book, no, I'm not going to worry about that. It's a Camilla D'Erico book. It's dragons. And it is fantasy. We're going to do... Now this one is an untouched book, unless I colored in it recently. Oh, so we're going to hit untouched. We're going to hit choose. So we're not going to add any pages to it. And we're going to hit save. And we're going to go to info. Make sure all the info is correct. Yeah. I want to show you what it looks like. There's a lot more options when you edit. So I'm going to hit edit so you guys can see. So when you hit edit, you have, whoops. I don't want that. Oh, go away. Okay, you have ISBN number, title, author, a subtitle, which it doesn't need to say a coloring book. The categories, you can put it in. It puts it in its own categories, crafts and hobbies, coloring books. So you can change that and probably create your own categories. I've never done that. Publishers, the language, the pages, what edition it is, the publishing date, what format it is, description of other contributors, and then down here is where you would be able to edit and put a picture in. But we're not changing anything, so we're leaving it as is. So we're going to go back to notes, and we already saved it, so we don't need anything else. Sad day, we have, yeah, then we're going to go back. So we added in the dragons and the pop manga one. So that's the app, and that's all I've used so far. I'm sure there's more. I have not added anything to my wish list. I would like to. Let's see what happens when you do. But I've never done it. Like, let's see. We're under wish list. Let's hit add. Search new book. Let's hit Hannah Carlson. Show keyboard. So we got Hannah. Because this is one book I didn't get my hands on, and now I feel like it's impossible. It says Carl on. Didn't like that. So no Hannah Carlson's. So I can't put it in because I can't look for it. Maybe if you put in... Does she not have an H? She doesn't have an H. That's why. H-A-N-N-A. Oh, there's a dot. Here we go. Hannah. And then it's Z. Karlzon. It says cartoon. That's hilarious. Okay, we're going to put it in this way. It doesn't know the name. That's why it did that. Oh, look at that. Wow. All right, so here are all the Hannah Carlzon books that people have put in using this app. And this is the one I want to put on my wish list. So, I've never tried. What's this do? Add to wish list. And it did. So let's go back to our bookshelves. Bookshelf. Oh, so shelves. So if you go into your wish list, there it is. There is the book you want. So you could put all the books you want in your wish list. Now, what about these? How do you find people? You are not following anybody. Search users to explore the community feed to find new readers to follow. I'll have to ask those ladies if they are a part of this. And maybe if we all do this app, you know, we can all talk to each other about coloring books, right? How we like this app and whatnot. That'd be fun. Not that I need another social media. Yeah. But anyway, and you can search under books. And if you go under books, it tells you how many books you have. 291. Because if you go to shelves, it tells you how many shelves you have. Tags tells you how many tags you have. Wish list, how many books you have on your wish list. So on and so on and so on. But yeah, if you have any questions, please leave those in the comments below. I will do my best to answer them. If you would like a video where we spend like an hour adding my books to it so you guys can sit and add your books to your app and we can at the same time, I can do that. I know a lot of you were using the BookBub one because I know I recommended that, but that was before I'd ever heard of this one. And I really think that this one so far, I haven't seen anything different because I can open this app because you do have to log in and everything on my phone. And when I put it on here, it's on my phone. So, and then I don't think it works on my computer. I think I looked for the app on the computer, but I don't think it works on the MacBook. But I don't know. We shall see. If I know, I will put that in the description box below. But yeah, I hope this was helpful. So if you're new and you made it through, thank you so very much for being here. I'd love to have you join us, so make sure you hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the like button and comment down below. I love getting comments. Let me know what you guys think and what apps you guys use. I would love to know. I can experiment, and I mean, I've only gotten to letter D, so I'm really not that far into it. If there's something even better out there. I know someone in one of my groups. What group was it? Oh, it was the Alien Worlds group. She asked if her husband made an app that was specifically for your coloring book collection. Would you use it or would you pay for it? Now, see, this one's free. That's the whole issue. I don't know. I mean, what if it had like, I don't know. I mean, what else do you need that you can't do in here? I mean, you can put in whether it's colored in or not, how many pages you've colored. Or maybe you can have and in the notes, you could put who you've done buddies with on what books. That's a good thought, Megan. In the notes section. So, let me see. See if I know of one. Let's see. Book. It would have to be this month. I know I'm doing a bunch in the Halloween one. Anyway, yeah. Let me know if you want me to show you that too. But yeah. But I think it would be fun to do a video and we spend the day going through parts of my collection. Now, I do plan on starting in January doing my coloring book collection. So I'm going to spread it out within a few months. You're not going to get one video after the other. But yeah, we could, because I don't know if I'll have this done by January. I can tell you that right now with what's going on. Yeah. So anyway, I love you all. I so enjoy being here and talking to all of you. And I look forward to talking to you all real soon. Bye.